Secretary of Defense James Mattis claiming that it's not enough for the United States to have advanced weapons on Earth, but in order for the nation to be safe, he says that we need them in space. He is alleging that in order to protect America and our way of life, that we must prepare to deploy and use offensive weapons in space. He says that it's not enough to just sit there and be idle. And basically, he says, any sport in the world, you can't play defense and win. It's not an area that we can be second place in. These are his statements. This comes after they have repeated this whole thing about weapons in space, a space race in terms of Russia and China. And you want to talk about a real space race? We've got one going on now between Pakistan and India. Two nuclear powers. And check this out. One backed by China, the other backed by Russia. Here on this world stage. Hoping at some point some of you see why they call it that and why they call them theaters of war. Well, the new theater looks to be subspace. Right where they can project stuff, right where they can do all types of things over the heads of the masses. They could clear the skies out, not a cloud in the sky, and they can make sure that they have a whole layer of whatever laid down from the aircraft, just crisscross back and forth, and they can have just a huge wall spread out across whole oceans, as we've seen through satellite imagery, where they could put anything on that wall, project anything onto it. They even have the 3D holographic stuff where they don't even have to go that route. But why would they do any of this? Is this about theatrics or real war? Who would the war be against, really, if this was the case? To me, this is just a warming up the masses of what is to come. I feel there are big events coming around the corner, and I feel that they know the timing of something that they're obviously not telling the masses around the world. I feel they know something is incoming. Someone swinging a sword, maybe, down the halls of the solar system. And they know it's coming. And they're going to try to turn this whole world against it. This gets so deep and so real that I'm going to have to cover this in an upcoming live stream on Dabu 777. It will be exclusive over there, and it may not be up long. It may be one that you only catch live. So watch out for the premiere. I'm going to run a premiere on that one. I haven't utilized that yet, but I think it'd be the perfect little thing to do for it, to get the word out there ahead of time, let people know that I'm going to be going live, talking about this subject in depth, all the nooks and crannies, as deep as the rabbit holes go, and back out the other end. And that's just as simple as it gets. And we're just going to tear into it, every nook and cranny of it, and lay it all out there in a live stream. They usually take an hour or more to even get into this type of talk heavily, but I think it's needed. And once again, Dabu 777 is where you'll find that one. And of course, I'm always live every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Dabu 77 as well. But I'll leave a link below for this. You guys can read up on the story. Make sure you're subscribed to 777. Peace.